Look at this. This is a parametric form. Differentiation of parametric form. Look at that. What is the parametric form? Here it's very interesting thing. X is expressed in terms of theta. Y is in terms of theta. X in terms of t. Y in terms of t. X in terms of t. Y in terms of t. Here X and Y are expressed in terms of a different parameter. So it is called as parametric form. After telling, before telling the derivative, I am telling what is really a parametric form. You know the equation of circle is what? You know equation of circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square. The coordinate of any point on this circle is x, y. It is also, I can tell this as, suppose this is my x-axis, sorry. This is my x-axis and this is my I'm doing it here. This is my x-axis and that is y-axis, and equation of the circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square is the equation of the circle, and you know it is a radius is a. Suppose this angle is theta, then if this radius is a, then what is x? Then x is equal to what? Then x is equal to a cos theta. And what is this y? This is your x. What is this y? Y is equal to a sin theta. Here, look at here. Equation of the circle is x square plus y square is a square. Any point has coordinate xy. Then this xy are two different variables x and y, but both two variables expressed in one parameter, that is theta. For different xy, for different values of xy, different thetas will be there. For this theta is different from this theta. This is called the parametric form. What is parametric form? Also I am telling one. Suppose this is an ellipse. Ellipse, its equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Suppose this is x axis, this is. Now here also any point has coordinate what? xy. In parametric form, this is also called as a cos theta and b sin theta. Putting these values here, if you put a cos theta, a square cos square theta by a square, it becomes cos square theta. B square sin square theta by b square becomes sin square theta. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Here also if you put a square cos square theta, circle equation x square plus y square is equal to a square. If you put x is equal to a cos theta, y a sin theta, then it becomes a square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta is equal to a square. Similarly, suppose this is a parabola having equation y square is equal to 4ax. Any point on this has coordinate xy and its parametric form is, suppose I am taking x is equal to a t square. If I will put it x is equal to a t square, it becomes 4 a square t square. So it becomes 2y becomes 2at. So this is the parametric. Here two variables, here one variable. A is constant. Here one variable. That variable is t. It is not required for that problem. I am telling you, if a question will arise in your mind, what is the parametric form? Before telling the differentiation, I am telling you just what is the parametric form, but it is not required for that. Okay? Take the screenshot of these problems of parametric form. Now I am doing one by one. X is what? X is equal to a cos theta. Y is what? A sin theta. First x has variable theta, so you have to find dx by d theta. It is minus a sin theta, and if we will differentiate with respect to theta, it becomes a sin theta, it becomes a cos theta. Now tell me what is dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. What is dy by d theta? It is a cos theta. What is dy by dx by d theta? Minus a sin theta. If we cancel, then you will get minus cot theta. Okay. I am telling you it again. Dy by dx, I can write it dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Although d theta will never cancel, mind it, they will never cancel because it is an operation. But you can imagine if they will cancel, then that becomes dx by d theta. Similarly, sometimes you can write like this: dy by dx is equal to dy by du into du by dv into dv by dx. Sometimes this problem will come also. So du, they will not cancel. If you will think du cancel, dv cancel, then dy by dx. Actually, it will not happen. But I am telling you for to remember these things. So dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Then it becomes dy by dx. So you are getting the answer. Now number 2, x is equal to 80 square, y is equal to 280, and find dy by dx. 80 is equal to half. What is that? First, x is equal to 80 square. Then dx by dt is what? Dx by dt is 280 because a is constant. A t square derivative 2t. Similarly, when y is equal to 280, what is dy by dt? 2a is constant. Derivative of t is 1. Okay. Now, what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Now, dy by dt is what? 2a. Dx by dt what? 2a t. Cancel. It becomes 1 by t. When t is equal to half, dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2. It becomes 2. Okay. Now x is equal to a cos qt. A, b are constants. Generally, the English alphabet A, B, C, D are taken as constants, and the variables S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z they are taking as variables. Now x in terms of t, y in terms of t. Here a constant. Mind it. English alphabet A, B, C, D are taking as constants, and alphabets like S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z they are taking as variables. So what is dx by dt? Taking a outside, it is d by dt of cos qt. dy by dt is what? Taking a outside, d by dt of sin qt. Then what is the value? A into d by dt of cos qt. It is what? 3 cos square t. I am writing it here. It is cos t whole cube. Into derivative of cos t what? Minus sin t. And it becomes minus 3a sin t cos square t. And it becomes what? dy by dt becomes is equal to a. This is sin t whole cube. Sin t whole cube means 3 sin t square, sin square t into d by dt of sin t. It becomes what? It becomes 3a sin square t into cos t. Now what is dy by dx? Dy by dx, you know, I am telling you repeatedly, it is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Many students in the examination hall, they are doing dx by dt by dy by dt in hurry mood. It is written y in the numerator, so you put dy by dt. Then denominator x, dx by dt. Now it is what? dy by dt is 3a sin square t cos t divided by minus 3a sin t cos square t. 3a sin t cos t. बहुत मजा आता है और ठीक है. sin t by cos t it becomes what? tan t. And you will put a minus sign here. Okay, it becomes minus sign. Now when t is equal to what? When t is equal to pi by 4 dy by dx is equal to minus, in place of t you have to put pi by 4 minus tan pi by 4. It becomes what? Minus 1. It is the answer. Okay. Don't think they will cut. You cannot cancel it. It in your mind you can do. Suppose sin 30 by sin 90. Sin 30 you know it is half, and sin 90 you know it is 1. So result is what? 1 by 2 by 1, 1 by 2. If you will cancel sin, then it is 30 by 90. Your answer is 1 by 3. Then 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 3. Then 2 is equal to 3. Is it your way to solve this problem? Sin 30 means sine of 30. So all these are the nonsense things. You should remember. They will never cancel. It is not a multiplication of sine into 30. It is sine of 30. Means it is operation. I will tell you this on the chapter of function. I am repeatedly telling it. Dy by dx means dy dx of y. Written as dy by dx. It is dy by dt, dx by dt. It is d by dt of y, d by dt of x. D by dx of y means don't think it is dy divided by dx. It is d by dx is an operation on y. As sin 30, sin operates on 30, not sin into 30. It is not a multiplication. It is similarly operation. D by dx is one, as sin, it is d by dx. It operates on y. Then similarly, as sin operates on 30. Okay. I am making star to this problem because it is something different style I am doing it. Sin x is this. Many students are doing like this. X sin inverse 2t by 1 plus t square. Y is equal to tan inverse 2t by 1 minus t square. They are putting t tan theta here and here, then doing very long process. But I am doing very shortly, and I will teach you on my inverse trigonometry class. It is just 2 tan inverse t. You just remember it. And this is also 2 tan inverse t. Then what will happen? If I will do x is equal to, if I will do dx by dt is equal to 2 by derivative of this is what? 1 by 1 plus t square. dy by dt similarly 2 1 by 1 plus t square. Then you find dy by dx. It is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Then that is by that is 1. No, it is not required at all. Very interesting thing. Look at me. Now y is clearly, this implies x 2 tan inverse t. I will explain it on later on the chapter of inverse trigonometry function. X 2 tan inverse t. Y is also 2 tan inverse t. So y is equal to what? X. Now dy by dx is 1. This is very simple step. Many students are doing dx by dt this much, dy by dt that much, then dividing. Not requirement at all. Now x is equal to this. What is dx by dt? Dx by dt. Derivative of, here x is expressed in terms of t, y is also in terms of t. It is minus 3 sin t minus 2. What is derivative of cos qt? It is 3 cos square t into derivative of cos t. It is minus sin t. Now I am writing minus 3 sin t plus 6 sin t into cos square t. Okay. Similarly, what is dy by dt? Tell me. It is 2 cos t. Directly I am writing. Y is here. I am writing dy by dt. 2 cos t minus 2 into what is derivative of sin qt? It is 3 sin square t into derivative of sin t is what? Cos t. Now it is the question I am doing wrong or right? Sorry, it is 3 sin t. It is 3 cos t. Now I am taking now it becomes 3 cos t minus 6 sin square t cos t. I am taking common 3 cos t. It becomes 1 minus 2 sin square t. 1 minus 2 sin square t, you know it is cos 2t. It is one formula here. I am applying it. It is 3 cos t into cos what? 2t. Similarly, I am doing this step. Minus 3 sin t. Suppose I am taking common 3 sin t. 3 sin t. It becomes 2 cos square t. 2 cos square t minus 1 for this. So it becomes what? It becomes 3 sin t into, and this has also the formula cos 2t. Now I require what? Dy by dx, and you know dy by dx is dy by dt divided by what? Dx by dt. Now dy by dx is equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. What is dy by dt? Tell me. What is dy by dt? 3 cos t cos 2t. 3 cos t into cos 2t divided by 3 sin t cos 2t. 3 sin t into cos 2t. Now they cancel. Next. It becomes what? It becomes cot t. Okay.